Hi and welcome to my channel. So, from last time we did play with a few oil paints. Just quickly, I ruined my top. Stuck my arm straight into it, forgot that I put my painting on the wall of shame. On the desk to dry. That thing took a whole week to dry. Never mind the 3 to 5 days that it says it takes. It doesn't. It took a whole week. It is still slightly sticky in places. What I'd like to ask though, I'm thinking about, since it's already ruined, continuing this band of colour right the way around both arms and just using it for art, because it's kind of ruined now anyway, so we might as well have fun with it. Let me know down in the comments below what you think and if you think we could do that. So this video this week is going to be artist trading cards. Now they used to be quite popular quite a few years ago. I remember when they came out, I didn't do them, can't draw small, couldn't back then. I'm going to give them a try today anyway. Artist trading cards are little pieces of card that it doesn't matter massively what type of art you do, because you can do it on any surface as long as it meets the requirement of being a particular size, which is 2.4 by 3.5 inches. That is literally, you could do it on anything you want. If you can find a little canvas, like the Wall of Shame canvas, in the right size, this isn't that size so we can use it, you could use that and do oil paints, or you could cut down like we're going to be doing today, because I don't actually have the Bristol ones. I ordered them, they're going to take forever to arrive, so if they're not here, we're going to make our own with some marker paper and a ruler and a pencil, and it can be that cheap. So we're going to start that now. Ideas that I quite like. So I want to have a blue coat with a fur trim, some long hair. I want the long hair to look a little bit floaty, like it's windy. The fluffy boots, snow really. I mean, she's based on Articuno, the Pokemon. The design wants to be quite blue, I think. I'm quite enjoying doing these hue infusions at the moment. This one isn't one of my OCs. Like I posted on Instagram recently, an OC with Moltres and mixed with my Phoenix picture, which isn't a phoenix, it's a person, it's just her name. This one I wanted to sort of counterbalance that a little bit. So nice icy colours, cold, very cool greys for the fur perhaps. I'd like her to be in a really nice simple outfit. I don't want anything too complicated so that she really stands out against any backgrounds that I put in. I'm thinking at the moment maybe pulling that sash out a little bit, give her a nice hot drink, because it's chilly, let's face it, you don't want to be cold without something warm to drink. I hate drawing hands, this is my least favourite thing in the world, as you can see. Okay, scrap that, let's put some mittens on her. My hand drawing skills suck, so she's somewhere cold, you wouldn't go without gloves. I'm not drawing gloves, we're going to do some mittens, they're quite cute. Articuno has quite a nice interesting headpiece, so I've tried to incorporate that a little bit, kind of in a strange sort of, there is a word for this, like tiara, but it's not tiara because it just goes around your head. Initially I put it a little bit too far over her head, so I feel like the second lot placement actually works a little bit better. Maybe a V-neck? No. We're going to do it right the way up to her chest. Right the way up chest, buttons all the way along. Really get her nice and bundled up. Sure, she is a snow princess. She's based on Articuno, the ice Pokemon, but you still don't want to be chilly. So we'll give her a nice warm outfit. I initially thought maybe I should be putting on like a little bit of detail on her dress. I think perhaps when I do a bigger version of this, I might put something on the dress coat to give it a little bit more detail, maybe some icicles or snowflakes, something like that. But with the other one being quite small, that we're going to end up doing this card here, I think that perhaps we would lose a lot of that detail anyway. We're going to be losing some when we're doing really small. So we're going to keep a hand up, going to keep a hot drink, give her a simpler pose, because we can do her in a little bit more of a complicated pose a little bit later on down the line when we do her on a bigger piece of the Express Blender card, which is actually what I cut out as the marker card, so that my markers will blend nicely on them. I use Copic Chow mostly. I have a couple of Copic sketches in my range, the ones that you can't get in the Chow range, but not an awful lot. I don't really need them. I feel like the 180 set that the Chow come in is actually really good. I feel like you get a lot of different values in there, a lot of different tones. I think they've done really, really well picking the colours and the variations of the colours that they've got. Okay, so my fineliner is Pigma Micron, and with it being such a small picture, I went for the smallest one I could find, which is a 0.03. That thing's tiny, you've got to be so gentle with it. I use an eraser at a few points in this, just to sort of lighten it down a little bit, and I use the kneaded eraser to take off some of it. After I finish the line work though, I go back in with the Debs one, I can't remember the name of it, it's a 2-pack that you get, a white one and a black one, and the black one is absolutely fantastic for really taking up any extra graphite that you've laid down that perhaps the kneaded eraser hasn't taken up. Although I do have an electric derwent eraser somewhere, but it's not to be found at the moment. There's that black eraser we were talking about. And it's time to colour. Are we ready?
Is it flashing?
The red light's on.